What's up, guys? I am Match, and I will show today our match in semi-final of monthly final June for region East Asia Brawl Stars Championship, and I will show our match, our games against Queen Nine. We lost 2-3, but we start to win 2-0, but we play for last game in last set. I am very proud of work my team, and we go to improve our valor in Brawl Stars Championship and Brawl Stars esports. Hope you like, enjoy, give your like, subscribe, and let's go.
More. Uh, that was a pretty one-sided ball, but look at that, some aggression early on the side of Queen Nai, able to get a nice double kill, giving them still the man advantage, but Mo is still up and alive to defend here and slow things down a little bit.
Yep, and the mirror match as well, I gotta point out. And another thing, we finally see the Gene and Max for the first time this evening. We get to see this dynamic duo. Both Genes have that pole ready to go, but what we're really waiting for is the Max super. Here comes the speed from Mole. Gonna look for a little bit of damage for that next super to pop it off as soon as possible. Here comes a kill on a Dimsy. Marlek's gonna look for the defense, but he does get pulled and pushed away, and the lamp blowout coming as well. That is gonna send Mole packing, and Queen Knight once again are gonna push up to mid. No supers with the exception of Dimsy. He is gonna give that speed to Menmi, who immediately finds that super. A great pull on a Ryohi, and Queen Knight are gonna be able to push up here. Tropa Suprema trying to get that defense as well as possible. Marlex with looks like an attempted pass towards the left side, which could have resulted in a goal, since we did see that path to the goal open up just a little bit following the pass into the obstacle. Though Tropa Suprema once again pushing up now at a 3v2.
Yeah, this is a good situation for damn nice pull though from Menmi, able to defuse the situation just a little bit for now, and actually now a push coming through with a nice movement speed popped, another kill. Menmi going for the pass. Dempsey can't quite score this one in, but at least, you know, they got out of that defensive position they were in earlier, and we are in a bit of a stalemate as overtime is getting closer and closer. Yet another pull from Menmi. I don't even have any time to pass it on to you already.
It's just so much is happening. It goes back and forth, but it's not exchanging mid-control, right? It's exchanging attempts to put this one in the goal. Ryohi's going to get the speed and the super, looks for the kill on Menmi, does get the kill on Menmi, and the 2v1 here at the goal. Aaron walking it in. Tropa's team, do you rely on the teamwork, or do you try and strike out as a lone wolf and go for just 1v1s that end up turning into 1v2s that are not favoring you? Tropa Suprema already trying to get this defense, but we see the comp switch up from Queen Nai. It's gonna be the Sandy coming out this time, and we see all reliable Gene, Max, and Sandy, the comp of last month, Teddy.
Yeah, that used to be the golden trio for Brawl Stars. Right now, a little bit less, as Sandy specifically did get nerfed. But look at that, a push from Queen Nai. This is gonna be really hard to start. Only Mo left alive, and there's not enough damage in the world that will diffuse that situation. Queen Knight was the first goal. I think they're mad about that previous game going the way of Tropa Suprema. They're looking to make this one as convincing as it gets. What a beautiful play coming through here from Queen.
Ready for not being able to see their enemy. We do see Queen Nai once again bringing out this comp, and Marlex actually goes for the gadget. Doesn't get it. Dimsy with the attempt to pass it in there. Might have been able to get it with a dash. Aaron was ready with that pull, and he's going to hold on to that pull. Ryohi also ready with the super. No speed yet. Here comes Max once again, and the slow from Ryohi does manage to get that kill on the Marlex. A great pull as well. Menmi not going to be able to defend this ball, and a decisive goal for Tropa Suprema within the first 30 seconds of the game. Kind of looking like a Queen Nai sort of pace from what we saw from game number 2, but already the pull, and here comes the control with the Sandstorm. Ryohi looks for some damage, does manage to get a kill, and what was almost a complete decisive offense from Queen Nai now looks like a Tropa Suprema offense.
Oh no!
Help right now.
Yeah, you know, I think that all things considered, sure, it was a really solid start from Tropa Suprema. At the same time, I still feel like Queen 9 are the favorites, and they need to keep that in mind. They need to remember that, you know, they are the ones coming in as the favorites and try to go from there, regain some confidence, and once it pays off in game, just yeah, see what's next. So far though, they have a better start. Rio High is gonna fall, but Dempsey is actually gonna get traded out as well. So 2-on-2 scenario, a bit more center control in favor of Queen 9. That's gonna be the first shot from Marlix to connect on the blue safe.
I love seeing the map open up like this, right? Both teams, they just want a clean sharpshooter match. Tropa Suprema, they're going to find exactly what they were looking for. Mole already getting some great hits on that safe. He's also powered up Rio. He's going to be pushing up on the right side. We see the lane switch up. Marlix now switching a little bit more over to the left, or sort of a mid situation. Dempsey, though, looking for that overgrowth on the right side, looking for some long-range hits and some big explosions. Aaron looking for that kill. He's not going to find it on Dempsey. Dempsey with a great hedge is going to find that, and you can also see he's running the second gadget. Or is he? We saw that hedge go down pretty quickly, so I assume he broke it down and is actually using the second gadget. Here comes the hedge as well to block off the mid lane and sort of funnel things over to the right, and it's going to work out beautifully. Marlix and Minmi going for some kills over here. When you're able to just create these choke points with Sprout, it's such a great ally, or you know, such a great benefit to your teammates.
Yeah, there's a 1% damage difference, but Mommy is gonna go for the jump. It actually doesn't deal any damage. He's on enemy territory going for a wide flank. I feel like he could have just gone for damage from here, to be completely honest. But he's able to pick up 2 nice kills, maybe even the triple, as Aaron is gonna be solo HP, and now Queen Knight take back the lead, as they are leading by 16%. Aaron gonna get sniped off as soon as he lands off his super Manmi with yet another kill. Rio High, so low HP as well. This is looking very good for Queen Knight to pick up the first game.
Yep, Queen Knight, they're coming back strong. It was looking good from Tropa Suprema towards the beginning, but I mean, Queen Knight, once things were opened up, they were able to do this in our next game already coming up. I wonder what sort of brawlers we're going to see this time. And wow, a complete comp switch up. In fact, it's going to be Queen Knight taking a page out of Jupiter's book, and they're running the Poco and the tanks. Though Tropa Suprema with sort of much of the same. They're going to get Poco and the Daryl on the safe, and wow, a very well executed gadget as well to secure even more damage. It's going to be a total base race. Mole and Aaron all over Queen Knight's safe. Tropa Suprema taking a lot of damage on their end. We got to see a continuation of this offense, and Tropa Suprema, they are
Suddenly, they could double down on that lead and go 2-0. Now we have the same comps on both sides. Mirror matchup this time around. Queen Knight was a bit of a better start, but actually Dempsey's low HP. Mole was a bit of an interesting moment here, but look at that nice kill. That's going to be in favor of Tropa Suprema as they try to deal as much damage as they can in this situation. But look at that, man is just dealing so much damage. They might be able to catch up here, Queen Knight. Actually, it's a pretty close affair.
Yep, Minmi now going for the offense. Here come the 1680s from Daryl, but this time actually looks like we're gonna see the win there from Tropa Supremo.
Into account, and Ready Set, I'm sorry to disappoint you. No Lu once more. We got some double healers, but different brawlers as Pam and Byron are gonna be different picks. I think I prefer the Byron in this scenario, to be completely honest, and so far it is working out better as they pick up the first kill, make it a second, and Rio is just looking to join his teammates in depth.
Yeah, I mean, I think by this point we can tell that Tropa Suprema, they're basically just running what Jupiter was running, but we can see the execution is so much different. I mean, rather, they're getting executed. Queen Nai looking very good so far, keeping the control. We see the Gene just ready with this pull. He doesn't have anyone to necessarily help him out, but he doesn't even need to use the pull. Here comes the pull, pulling Mole off the point. Aaron's ready with the pull as well, but he might just as likely fall to Mimi. Here comes the poke from Marlex. Rio, He's ready to get back up to mid. Does look for the kill first, though. He's been given such a tough time by Marlix just lurking in these bushes. Tropa Suprema trying to push up on the point. Queen Nai, it looks like they've had control for most of this game, but you know, the percentages aren't quite equal. Queen Nai, though, staying on this point. We do see Ryohi behind them flanking. Mole now stepping onto this point, and Tropa Suprema looking to bring back the percentage here.
Yeah, this is a close one right here. Queen Nai still was a bit of a lead, but more center control in favor of Tropa, and that is the percentages banking in Marlix. Was a great pull, could be the opening. This is looking like Queen Nai. Oh my god, they're almost perfectly tied up. Still the man advantage, but never mind. Now man advantage in favor of Tropa. Who's gonna win it first? It's gonna be Tropa testing, but they're capitalizing of that luck. You can't be lucky for 8 sets or 8 games or 9 games, because that's pretty much what it takes to be in this position here with this match point. But a better start from Queen Nai is going to give them some early control and an early lead in percentages as well.
Yeah, whiffed pull from Minmi is not going to look too good for Queen Nai, though they are leading by percentage. The wow protective pirouette, which we don't see too often unless it's being specifically used for some sort of counter. Ooh, the spin coming out from Aaron and Tropa Suprema. They have managed to take back this hot zone control. They're not going to equalize the percentage just yet. They got to dissect their enemy, but rather it looks like that's happening to them. Queen Nai, they speed in and take control of the point, though. Here comes the speed onto Aaron and Ryohi. The flying hook from Ryohi, but he's not going to find the super just yet, nor is he going to find the kill with his normal attack. He just seems like he can't hit Minmi with some great dodges. Queen Nai now looking to find their footing once again. This is the sort of Queen Nai that we're used to, where they just won't leave the point. Mole gets taken down. Aaron is the next to fall, and Queen Nai will be taking game number 2. And like you said, Teddy, this is the closest you can be to victory, is 1 game away. They can afford one mistake, but they can't afford another. Here it comes. It's going to be the Gene, Pam, and Max from Tropa Suprema. Queen Nai, though, running the same thing as last time, and they are not going to be leaving this point. Here comes the pull. Dempsey, though, dashes back out. Mole, get over here, says Minmi. And Queen Nai will be keeping the control of mid, despite a few percentages going the way of Tropa Suprema. Looks like Tropa Suprema, they're getting a little bit over-aggressive here. We did see them starting to rush out one by one, but they quickly recovered. Now they're looking for that pull. Great dash from Dempsey. And Tropa Suprema, they are not going down quite yet. They're forcing themselves onto this point. Brute Force Mole gets tossed back by the Lamp Bra, and Queen Nai, they are still not leaving. Dempsey goes down, and it's a 2v2 once again. The heal needs to come in from Marlix, but it just isn't going to pull through. That Poco nerf is hitting hard. Tropa Suprema now looking to bring this one back, though they are at such a deficit, 30%. And Queen Nai, they're back here once again with the whole squad.
Yeah, this is looking really, really good for Queen Nai. They have full-on center control, and Tropa Suprema know this game and set is over. It's gonna be
promise. I'm not a Lu fanboy, right? But the Lu is possible to get an amazing defense. We're not gonna see that, though. Looks like both of these teams, they kind of have like a select pool of brawlers that they go for. Ruffs is one of them. In fact, it looks like we actually have a mirror match on our hands here. Queen Nai, they are going to be having to defend against this level 3 siege bot headed their way. Tropa Suprema looking to take advantage of this one, only by means of getting that mid control. It's so important. Queen Nai, though, they're going to get this advantage to, you know, kind of regroup, re-strategize a little bit, and they're pushing in once again. Aaron looks for this pull. He was looking for it on Marlix, but the sandbags come out, and it's not going to find that pull onto Marlix. Bit of a rush pull there from Aaron, who is going to be, not taken down, and doesn't get pulled either. Queen Nai and Tropa Suprema tied up here on the bullet count practically. Tropa Suprema ahead by just a small margin at this point. Great pull there from Aaron. And yet another bot coming in from Tropa Suprema. Though Queen Nai, they're setting themselves up for a good time on the final siege, so they could bring it back there. Tropa Suprema, they don't need to fully commit here, though it might be a good idea, especially with this wall broken open for the offense.
Yeah, so far they haven't been able to find a whole lot of damage. That 30% is better than none, but it's still not the most impressive. The kill onto Menmi, though, is going to be absolutely huge, as this creates a big opening and gonna make it very complicated to hold on to any sort of control here. Queen 9, they lose another member. Things are looking pretty blurry as Tropa Suprema are able to catch up in bolts and actually just take the lead. They are going to get the final siege bot. This is going to be another game going the way of Tropa Suprema, and this will put them directly on match point once more. They want to go for a dive. They want to try something, Queen 9. They don't want to surrender here, but there's just not much they can do at this point.
Yeah, watching this bot get pulled all over the place is a bit comical because the fate has already been sealed. There is not going to be, enough brawlers in this match, even just placed right at the radius of that Ike to get enough damage to out-damage that bot and get that offense. And like you said, once again, Tropa Suprema, they are one game away from grabbing this victory. We thought that the momentum had changed hands, but we see every single win there as far as the siege bots going the way of Tropa Suprema. I mean, that last bot, here we saw that pull from Minmi, right? Just anything to try and keep that bot away. It was a max range pull as well, and so much defense coming out from these guys, but it was not enough to deal with the level 10 bot. It's going to come down to, I believe, who gets that first bolt, because Queen
in our previous set, and then suddenly when they do manage to reverse sweep that third set, it's immediately match point again for Tropa and just making the situation very dire, very desperate for Queen 9. This is a pretty solid start from Tropa. Once more, they get the 3 first bolts. That's going to be the first siege bot heading their way.
Ouch.
Level 4 bot, and sure, Queen 9 will find a couple of bolts for the next one. The control is still very much going to be in favor of Tropa of that first siege bot.
Yeah, we're going to see a solid difference from these guys, but I mean, 2 bolts, it's not going to really make that much of a difference when you have no control over mid. Though, one thing is for certain, Dempsey is all powered up and he's ready to go, and we don't see any power-ups until now. Mole does get powered up, but a great kill. Dempsey also falls. Mole is the next to go. Aaron is about to fall just as well. A great pull. And Minmi picks up that power up. Queen 9 finally taking back the mid control, and it looks like they are also going to get this next bot. Tropa Suprema, they only have 1 bolt to their name, and they're going to be fighting on defense this time. 2 seconds till that bot comes in. What level is it going to be? Level 8 from Queen 9. They're going to keep this mid control and grab yet another bolt, almost tying things up for our third siege, though. Tropa Suprema, it doesn't even matter really if it's tied. Tropa Suprema, they are so behind right now having to defend against this bot. They gotta retake it.
Yeah, very, very clean defense, especially considering Aaron still has that gene pool available. A miss from Minmi could be quite big. The pull difference is not large, but they need to connect it. Aaron is so low HP, hasn't used his pull yet, only 12 seconds left. He's gonna pull the sandbag and go down. This is a bit of a disaster for Tropa Suprema as Queen 9 are gonna have the final siege. Oh, they already have the damage lead as well. This is gonna be Queen 9 picking up this game, tying things up in this set, and now they're only 1 game away from tying things up and pushing things to set number 5.
You know, at this point, I'm starting to question whether, match point is really that significant, right? We've seen these guys at match point so many times, and it just doesn't seem to phase them. They're still able to come back and
go true.
Yeah, and I mean, just the prospect of heading into Canal Grand is extremely discouraging, I believe. Oh my gosh, we finally see a Lou coming out, and in the same game as Mortis and Daryl, I'm definitely dreaming here. Someone pinch me. Tropa Suprema, they are bringing out everything they got, pulling out all the stops, and we don't see Ryohi able to secure that kill on the Dempsey. Dempsey's going to pick up that bolt. Tropa Suprema, they do get the first siege bot for themselves. 2 bolts on the side of Queen 9, but this is sort of a callback to what we saw in our last game. Tropa Suprema, they managed to get that first bot. Queen 9 with the nice setup for the next one. Yeah, Ryohi thought about it, but he wasn't able to get in there. That bot falls too quickly. A 100% defense from Queen 9. And once again, we're going to see Tropa Suprema sort of on the back foot as they go for the fight on mid. 2 Lu Supers on the field, and Mole has established so much control. The freeze on a Minmi. What is he doing? Mole almost gets yet another kill on a Minmi, but one thing is for certain, it is so close here on our second siege.
Yeah, I don't know how well the Lu is gonna do in defense if it comes to it. Actually, we might be seeing a draw right now. Yup, it is gonna be a tie. And this means that this final siege bot is gonna decide it all if we go to set 5 or if Tropa Suprema secure the win. But a nice skill here is gonna be the opening that they need to pick up a couple of bolts. And now Queen Nai, the pressure is up. They need to clutch up as they are behind by 4 bolts. This is looking really good for Tropa, although they do get wiped out. Queen Nai, they should have enough time to catch up. This final retake is going to be everything or nothing for Tropa Suprema.
Yep, just 3 bolts away, now 2, now 1 bolt away. And we do see the counts equalize. Aaron picks up a bolt for himself. Another one going to Minmi, another one going to Aaron. Is it going to be yet another tie? It just might be. No, the bolt was flying through the air. 15-16, and Queen Nai will be getting this bot. Do we see the defense though? The bot walks the opposite way. It's not going to be walking through the ice. Just 1 tick of damage, 97%. Couldn't decide whether we head onto Canal Grand, and it in fact is. It's not going to be 1%. It is going to be 58% Tropa's side, but I'm surprised to see how resilient the Queen Nai supporters are. We will see what the reality is here. No Sprout this time. Looks like Ryohi was very well prepared for the Sprout to come out, but it's just not going to be a reality. The Poco and Mortis, they're going to struggle to find some targets here in set number 5.
Yeah, this is not going to be that easy for either side. So obviously that blue star is going to be a nice asset for Tropa to try to force an engagement from Queen Nai, but Menmi already has a pull. If you can just connect that pull, that could be game changing. That could be the match point that they were hoping for. Rio gonna have to back off as that ticket heads its way, but Mo and Aaron are able to take it down. I think it was a mispull from Menmi, but Rio is going in for the kill anyways, and he's gonna get taken out. Nice sandbags, double kill for Queen Nai. They take the 3-star lead, and with a minute left on the clock. We need a clutch from Tropa Suprema, unless they want Queen Nai to get to match points.
Yeah, well, they are going to be able to deny Queen Nai from picking up that power-up on the left side, so that's at least something. Aaron also ready with this pull. Really, if Tropa Suprema can just pin them down, wow, and a massive missed pull there from Menmi. Rio, he's going to bait it out, and he's going to run back with it. He's not going to be able to take out this Tick Super. We do see the kill on that, though. Queen Nai, they did manage to push out of a really, uncomfortable situation. Rio, he's ready to try and bait out some attacks or get some damage. He wants that Super, does manage to get the triple bats. And Mole is pushing up here with the Super once again. Here comes the kill on the Mimi and the retake of the blue star. Tropa Suprema, they're now in the lead with 10 seconds left, but Queen Nai, they fire back. It all comes down to Aaron and Ryogi to bring it back. The pull on Ryogi, and it could not be more decisively in Queen Nai's favor. That is going to be a Queen Nai match.
I don't think most of us expected this match to go all the way, but here we are, match point for Queen Nai. This is their chance to reverse sweep Tropa Suprema, but the blue star is going the way of Tropa, which should be setting up the pace again. And honestly, I feel like they have a better comp to holding on to that control, because they have a bit more spam, whereas with a Mortis, you're kind of just left sitting in a bush and your opponents can get quite close and just spam you out of position. This is going to be a better chance for Tropa, and maybe they can push things to double match points.
Yeah, this is looking way better for Tropa. I mean, they were able to, pretty much compete toe-to-toe with Queen Nai with the Mortis sort of disadvantage, call it what you want. But this time, with a different comp, they already have that blue star. They just got to hold on to it as long as possible. As far as, blue star holding candidates, I got to say, Tick is probably the best one, since he does have that last hurrah to his name. Ryohi's going to be locking down the control around spawn. Minmi is trying to push up, but it's just, not going to be that easy to contend with the Sprout. Really, he's looking to be a distraction. Bolt now left back here, going to be using not going to get that pull, but the Super from Colonel Ruffs is going to find its target. It's going to hit it. Smart Queen Nai now in the lead. 30 seconds remain, and they do have the star advantage as well as that blue star.
Oh, well, no more star advantage as Rio just picks up a kill and Tropa take a 2-star lead. That does mean especially with Blue Star and Queen Knight, and one kill on anyone would be enough to take back the lead for Queen Knight. 15 seconds left. Can they make this happen? They do find some decent damage. More gonna pop his last round. They are quite low HP. 5 more seconds. Can they find a kill? This is close. 3 seconds. Oh my god, so much damage, but it's not gonna be enough. Tropa Suprema with the, they've had 5 match points. I think they really want to close it out this time around.
Yeah, we'll see very different comps from both teams this time. We see the Edgar coming in. Aaron not going to find a kill off that, though. Ryohei looks for the kill, does get that combo spinner as well. Tropa Suprema barely leading here with that blue star. Ryohei ready with the bats. He does find one target, though. He does get taken down by Dimsy. It's back and forth and back and forth. Queen Nai setting up on the left side of the map, and that looks like, that's where they're gonna kind of camp out and make their little space for themselves. 2 supers on the side of Queen Nai. Here comes the speed as they rush around to the right side. Minmi ready with the pull whenever the opportunity arrives. Ryohei lurking in the bushes, looking for a target. He needs to get that super up, and he needs for Mole to have that super for support. Does go down with no support from himself or from Mole because, well, no supers. Mole is hanging on to the super as best as he can, is forced to use it on Aaron. And Queen Knight, they are ahead now by a significant margin in the last minute of this match.
Oh my, this is a bit of a disaster for Tropa Suprema. Aaron has a shot at taking down Marlix, will do that. It's only a 4-star difference. That's not an unwinnable situation. Damsey is able to get out of that pinch, and that's going to be Queen Nine now with the 6-star lead. Blue Star on their side as well, and things are looking quite dangerous for Tropa. 30 seconds left in this game, and they need nothing short of a miracle to come back in this one.
Yeah, the ideal scenario for Tropa Suprema is to push Queen Knight all the way back to their back to their respawn. Queen Knight, they're not having it. Here comes the speed around the left side. Aaron was perfectly poised to close Queen Knight into their spawn. Here comes the pull. Mole goes down. There's no support for his teammates. Aaron is the last hope for Tropa Suprema, but he's not going to be able to get it. Queen Nai will be Tropa Suprema change up their name once again, so it's not going to be Tropa Suprema versus Jupiter. It's going to be something else versus Jupiter or versus Queen Nai. Looking forward to
plays is what it's all about here. This was a moment that we saw in a Hot Zone. I believe that, Reddy, you were casting this when I was watching in awe. Talk us through what happened here in these final closing moments.
Yeah, I mean, Tropa Suprema, right, looking to bring this one back here. Marlix is ready with the pull, the speed as well. And Tropa Suprema, they're looking so strong on this point. Some good shots from Dimsy as well, but here comes Marlix with the pull, and it's all just coming together. Queen Nai looking to take back the control of the point, but Tropa Suprema, they just won't leave. And it was so close, it got to 99% to 100. Queen Nai, they're looking to bring it back. Look how close it got. They managed to take it back, Tropa Suprema. I mean, Queen Nai, they were coming back for the take back of the century. I think really if we just seen Queen Nai move on the point just a moment sooner, then it could have gone slightly differently, but slightly differently is all we needed really to see the 100% versus the 99% there. It was so close. Of course, that one went to Queen Nai, but Tropa Suprema, I mean, showing that they are a strong competitor and they're able to compete toe-to-toe with Queen Nai, or likely candidate for our second team heading to Worlds.
How often do you ever see a match go to a 1% difference on Hot Zone with 100 to 9? I mean, just mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. We're going to take a look at the leading teams across